everyone, welcome to the latest From the Desk edition. A couple of things that are going on that I really want to stop and talk about today. Firstly, just in the market, the rising energy prices, oil and gas particularly, seeing highest levels that have not been seen for a long while, even coal prices hitting record highs. And I think the approach that we wanted to get across today with any energy stocks that clients are holding is to potentially, as this strength we think will continue for a little while, use it as an opportunity to perhaps take profits and move out of some of these energy stocks, mainly because we worry about the longer term impact of battery technology, hydrogen, and so on. So I think that in the short to medium term, use this as an opportunity to take some profits out of some of those energy stocks and move on. And the second big point that I want to make today was just around the banks. Probably in the short term, again, I think that the banks are in pretty good shape. The big four particularly, they're well capitalised. They've come through the pandemic really well. You're seeing dividends go back to good levels. We've seen share buybacks and so on. But what I think you're going to see is, and I mentioned it last week, where the government and through APRA are going to try and slow down the housing market there through supply of money, which then affects the amount of mortgages that the banks are able to lend. So I think that'll slow down bank growth. I think the other issue is online banking through things like these new online banks like Judo Bank and things are going to provide a bit of a headwind. You also got the likes of Afterpay that are taking market share away from credit cards and other forms of revenue for the banks. And margin squeeze, where they're just not going to be able to make the same margins that they did over the last 20, 30 years. So I think the banks will always be a reasonably good income stock, but I think that the growth in the share price will become more problematic. And so for those that certainly think that the bank's growth is going to keep going on, I would certainly think twice about that. And certainly, other than income, I think you've got to be a bit careful about why you own the banks as well. Other than that, going to be another interesting week as we move further and further through lockdown. It's been fantastic to see the response of the Victorian government and the New South Wales government in the last 7 days to try and move through this, and hopefully we can hit Christmas in good shape. See you all next time.